The CDC states, quote, "For over 5% of these deaths, COVID-19 was the only cause mentioned on the death certificate." For deaths with conditions or causes in addition to COVID-19, on average, there were 4 additional conditions or causes per death. End quote. In other words, 94% of COVID-19 deaths had 4 other health conditions which may have been the actual cause of death. In this report, I'll share the most at-risk conditions, show how inflated the deaths are, and show that the flu may actually be twice as deadly than COVID-19. Here are the most frequently listed comorbidities with COVID-19 deaths. As of May 2, 2021, the CDC reports influenza and pneumonia 45.8%, 257,022 deaths, hypertension 19.8%, 110,763 deaths, diabetes 16%, 89,748 deaths, Alzheimer's diseases and other dementias 13.5%, 75,600 deaths, sepsis 9.6%, 53,604 deaths. If you have one of these conditions, you may be more at risk. Links to helpful resources which may help some of these conditions are located in the source article below. Here's a demonstration to show how inflated these numbers are. Currently, there are 595,812 reported COVID deaths in the United States. But, remember, the CDC now says only over 5% of these deaths were solely from COVID-19. Thus, only 29,791 deaths came solely from COVID-19. Now, compare the reported 595,812 COVID-19 deaths to the actual 29,791 deaths solely from COVID-19. That's a 500,000 deaths difference. Here's a demonstration to put COVID deaths in perspective. The CDC reports that from October 1, 2019 to April 4, 2020 there was between 24,000 to 62,000 deaths from the flu. In other words, deaths from the flu are similar or as much as double the deaths solely from COVID-19. So, the CDC admits that the flu is twice as deadly as COVID-19. How come the flu is not a pandemic? Did hospitals have a financial incentive to pump up COVID death numbers? Is the agenda of fear-mongering mainstream news to push vaccination and control the masses? Sound off below. And for email subscribers, I'll keep you up to date with preventative measures, along with breakthrough news reports. Download the free report, The Ugly Truth About the COVID-19 Pandemic. Visit firstchoiceman.com/COVID.